welcome back to another video at our house. I'll be honest, I'm not 100% sure what's all going to be in this video. We're kind of at a point where we're just like hitting spots in different parts of the house. We do have our contractor here framing out the bathroom, so I'm excited to show you guys how that looks all framed out. This weekend we're probably going to go shopping for tile and floor and stuff like that, so I'll take you guys along for that. But otherwise, I'll be honest, I don't know what all is going to get done. There'll be some demo, I know that. We'll probably be working in the garage because our pods come on Monday and we want the garage ready to be able to unload the pods. And yeah, lots and lots to do, and I can guarantee there's going to be a ton of motivation in today's So I recently had a comment on my video, not so much asking, but saying how YouTubers don't talk about renovation costs and stuff like that, and then putting out there how much we paid for the house. So I wanted to answer that real quick because I figured if she is wondering, other people are going to wondering. Now, you guys that have followed me for a while, you know I'm real open with finances and letting you guys know these things. So I do plan on like sharing renovation costs as we go. I'm actually start finishing different areas. So just know I will be sharing that. We're trying to save all receipts, but currently at this point, it's a lot of demo, and I don't want to throw prices out there until I'm more finished with projects. So like the bathroom, once I'm done with that, I want to share what the bathroom cost us, same with the kitchen and everything. So if you have been curious on prices also, just know I will be sharing as much as I can or as much as I remember to share. Alright, so I'm looking at these floors. So we're laying new floors, and I don't know if you guys can tell, but this tile right here was laid directly on the cement slab. However, here by the front entry, the tile was laid on existing tile, which means there is a slope. Not much, but there's a slope there. So before we raise up this floor, we're thinking we're gonna demo out the tile from this line right here going that way, and then this side as well. That way when we fill this area, it's directly on the slab. So I'm gonna try and demo out all this tile.
Already packing, come with me. I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action, what we can be, life with no distractions. We'll get away, this is what we waited for.
So I wanted to let you guys know, so these like clips right here are sped up 8 times. This was such a hard project. I thought it would be fairly simple, and closer to where the closet was, it wasn't too bad. You can see there wasn't a lot of the mortar and stuff, but as I got closer to the front door, like I feel like they started by the front door and were doing a really good job, and then just kind of slacked as they got further along. Man, I noticed that. Starting on one end, it like came up fairly easy, and then I really had to like work at this and didn't get nearly as far along as I expected. But you'll see later on, Bobby came in with some of his tools plus just his man muscles and knocked out this a lot faster, mainly the mortar portion. But this was a workout, and like I said, this footage right now is 8 times speed, so you're seeing it done real fast.
Take my hand, we'll make it somehow. We can't miss out.
right, so I definitely wanted to ask you guys how you have been enjoying this renovation series here on my channel. I know this is only video 3, but I know these are also a lot differently than I normally did them. I used to do a lot less vloggy and more voiceover, and obviously you never saw Bobby nearly as much. So very curious on what you guys are thinking. Also, I wanted to quickly touch base about Bobby being home, because I don't think I really explained it well, why he didn't look for work here in Florida. The big thing is Bobby is medically retired. So that means he is still getting paid through the military, which gave us the opportunity for him not to have to find work. And with these renovations, it just made sense for him to stay home. Not saying he'll never find work, but he had no need. From what the military is paying him, it equals what he was making prior. Contractor for our bathroom just left. I need a break from that tile. So, I'm going to show you what the bathroom looks like all framed out. It is looking so good. He doesn't come back now for like a week or something because he's got another job. But it's good because it gives me time to go shopping for tile and figure everything out. But I'm so excited. All right, so here's what it looks like. So this is where the door is going to be, if you can imagine. So you walk through the door. To your left, we're going to have like a linen closet, somewhere to put a laundry basket. So that's going to be right here. This whole section is shower. Now, mind you, the shower before ended right here. It was just that little like square. So over doubled the shower, and he also raised it up because there was a soffit right here. So it's much taller, larger. We're probably gonna do a bench on this side, and then a like built-in area over there. And then the toilet is getting moved to right here. And I just bought on Wayfair, and I'll pop a picture in, an 84-inch vanity, since we had room for an 87-inch. So I was able to find on Wayfair an 84-inch, and like I said, I'll pop that in. That'll be there. So still have a decent walkway, but we really wanted to focus on really good shower space, really good storage. This vanity is going to be massive, and then not walking into your bathroom and staring at a toilet. So moving that is going to be very...
Back to a continuation of cleaning up and kind of reconfiguring the garage at our new house here. As you remember last time, I had to take a bunch of stuff out and, you know, remove a big bench. I still got to take this out because I don't want that there, because Cambriea is going to park her car over here. I still got to work with all this stuff here. Oh boy, come on camera. I still got to clean up this bench here. But what I'm working on today is this side of the garage. So what I want to do is take this bench, I want to push it to the corner. That way when the pods get here, my tool chest will go right here. All right, you can see much better of a fit. We got it right up against this board here. So that worked. Now I'm gonna have to put this board back in under here, back under here for support to connect these two guys together. And then under here, to give this thing support, either I gotta put a leg on in that corner, or I can do what they had as before, which just screw that bolt into the wall. Depending on what I put on this bench here, it might need to have that extra weight or support, so I'll put like a 2x4 in there. I'll see what kind, through all the wood pieces I have, I should have one to do it. And then at least I know it'll be 100% secure and shouldn't have to worry about it as much.
Do you miss me at all? Do you think about the things we used to do?
Nasty.
Call. So many years has gone by, but I think about you all the time. Looks like you're changing and all, but why didn't you call? Something in the air, always something in the air. Inexplicable, I can feel it in the air.
So getting this garage put together was a major priority. And actually, while doing this voiceover, we are coming to the end of finally having the garage like back to normal. But the biggest reason this was such a priority is you guys can ask your husbands, like, it's a lot easier for them to like do their projects and stuff if they can find all of their tools and whatnot. So we definitely knew we needed to get this garage in order, organized, clean, a happy space for me and Bobby to be in. That way we could really bust out all the other projects we have to do in the house.
Always something in the air. Inexplicable, I can feel it in the
I have to say, I had a mini heart attack watching that fall. I thought for sure it was going to hit the car.
Much better. Don't matter how much time it will take.
Got this thing down. We got a nice blank canvas. The whole point of trying to like take everything apart is I'm trying to figure out where I'm gonna put stuff, but at the same time, we want to paint this. So like right now, yeah, we're gonna do like ultra white, paint everything, make it nice and pretty, but also just to give it a fresh look. We'll patch up all the holes and taking everything off the wall will make it just that much easier. So this bench, I'm not secure it to the wall. I want to still be able to move it out so we can paint, but all like that stuff needed to come off because now you look, you see it pulled the paint with it or whatever, but I'll get around. So now I got to do that thing, pull that off next.
I've been caught up since the day that we met, and you haven't seen the best of me yet. There's nothing like you and me together, and your eyes have been so hard to forget.
Alright, so I got a lot of work done. I didn't want to like show it all because it was a lot of like tedious work trying to figure stuff out, you know, but I'll show you the finished product. So in the laundry room here, we ended up, originally we were going to have the washer dryer over there, but it stuck out too far. It was like way out to here. So we're like, probably don't want it like that. So I moved it. I had to get new hoses to reach and an extension cord to power the washer. So you can kind of see the cords going back there. But Cambriea really wanted this. Now we repurposed this from the kitchen. This was one of the Peninsula cabinets. So I had to slightly finesse the slop sink over. And I had to, you can see, I had to finesse the pan over. And then, if you look back here, I had to cut out part of the cabinet to get this to fit. So, a lot of like just tedious work. Now, I know it looks like crap. keep in mind, I only have a Sawzall here because all my tools are in the pod. So, you know, it is what it is. You know, I tried to do what I could. But yes, so now she has her cabinet, and you're probably like, well, what the heck? There's no top, right? So these pieces of wood, when I get my saws back, are going to be the tops. So reclaimed wood that we're going to use, we're going to sand it and stain it, all that, and we're going to have like a butcher block countertop in here. And then if I really get ambitious, I was kind of throwing around the idea of taking one of the other cabinets and just taking the front end and framing it in so it goes around the slop sink. So it'll match this. It'll be a false, you know, cabinet up top, but below it'll open up. So we got one more cabinet for that, and that's actually in the garage, which I want to show you what I did in there. All right, so when I was talking about the cabinet, here you go. This is the cabinet I'm probably going to use in the laundry room, and I'm going to modify it to fit around the slop sink, and then that way, if you need to get at the pipes underneath, you know, you open it up. This will just be a false piece right here. It won't open or nothing like that, unless I make it like a miniature cabinet, but that's pointless. Then we come over here. I've been working on this thing. One, I got the drawers working now. This is all the crap that the other people left behind. So that drawer works. This one used to be over here, and I had to modify it to fit in this slot. So now this one works. And then I had to strengthen up under there to make sure that I could fit around the pump here and still have strength in the corner. So I put in some legs, some crossbars. And then here's another repurposed cabinet. So don't mind that. Yeah, that's nothing. So anyways, look at, now I have a drawer. And now I have a cabinet. It's still dirty, but I have a cabinet right there. I'm back in the house working on some stuff while Cambria's she's going with her mom to Floor and Decor. So she started ripping out all the tile here because what happened is whoever was here before laid tile on top of this area and then tile on this, which was just the cement. So that area was higher than this area. So she ripped all this type of tile, but now we got a bunch of like mortar. I went through and I got all the stuff along the side here. I ripped out the baseboard so we can get our new floors in. And then I cut this flush with my Sawzall. But there's a tool that Milwaukee Tool makes. See? Yeah, maybe you can see that now. See, it's made by Milwaukee. I don't know if you'll see it. There you go, Milwaukee. It's supposed to be a scraper, and I'm gonna try scraping all this mortar, grout, whatever you want to call it. I don't know what it's called. Off the floor, so then these floors can be a little bit more ready for flooring. Yeah, I have a feeling this is going to be a long, tedious process. I still gotta take off the tile right here because this tile, just this, slopes down. So I gotta take that out, rip out the wood underneath so we can get it right to the cement. So when we build our floor, I gotta rip out that too. So when we build our floor, it'll be level with the rest of the flooring. That's what I'm gonna work on. I wanna be in the garage working, but I got the kids here while Cambria's at the store. So if I go in the garage, I know they'll get in a lot more trouble. They're playing in Freya's room. You can hear they're kind of loud. Let's go see what they're doing. Hey, why is this door locked? Open the door. It's the police. Freya did that. What are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing, Freya? What are you doing? You just playing? Then you got this kid just on his computer playing.
Are you done?
Nope, I got a lot more to do, bro. Unless you're gonna help me, you're gonna have to put on a mask. Which I don't think you want to do. All right, well, back to work.
So, like Bobby said, I was at Floor and Decor with my mom. I wanted to get a bunch of samples. I actually went to the one in Sanford, which is about 45 minutes from me. So I knew I wanted to go and get those samples. That way we could get all the tile ordered and everything. So I didn't even know that he was going to do this. I thought after I was at the store, I was going to have to come back and clean this tile and whatnot, because we had to clean it the best of our ability, because we will be laying LVP, luxury plank vinyl, over it, and you can't lay it over all this bumps and grooves and everything. So I have to say, I was very, very happy when I got home and realized I did not have to do this project.
Just wanna
Also, if you guys are new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe and notification bell to keep up with all the changes in this house. Obviously, there is still a ton to do. I usually only posted one video a week, but since starting the renovations, we're doing 2 videos most weeks. It'll vary from week to week, but we are keeping it real here, showing you guys the ups, the downs, all the work. Hopefully in a couple weeks we can do more like intense before and afters, but right now like we are just in the dirty, grimy midst of it, and I hope you guys are enjoying, and I hope like you feel this journey that we're going on as much as we are, because I love sharing it with you, and I wanted to share everything, the ups, the downs, the like, not just the pretty. Everyone always shares the pretty and the room makeovers and stuff like that. I want to show you it all, because if you're going to be doing a room makeover, like, this stuff is intense.
All right, so as you can see, the blade broke off. Yeah. So I guess we're done doing that, unfortunately. Oh, I mean, I got a lot off, which is good. But yeah, the blade broke. So, since my scraper blade is broke, kinda have to find new ways to do it. So, I figured out another way to do it. It's called hammer time. You beat it till it's gone. Or it could be the just beat it way. I don't know. But anyways, smacking it with a hammer tends to work.
Don't tell me I
Besides, you can't get this dad bod. I'm kind of pushing out, but can't get this dad bod just by going to the gym. But yeah, the hammer method seems to work pretty good. Definitely is doing the trick. Can get a little tiring. You don't have to use a 4-pound hammer. You can use any size. But having a little bit more contact, some weight behind it, seems to work. I'm gonna sweep this and just see what I got left to hit.
So we are currently looking at flooring options that I got from Floor and Decor. So on the wall, if you guys remember, I had the paint swatches up there of 1 and 3. Don't like 2. So we have 1 and 3. And we got these flooring options. Pretty sure this one is out. It's too dark. I think we're leaning to 1. We definitely like 1 with paint color number 1 and 2 with what was paint color number 3. So we also tested with dog hair because let's be real, we have dog hair. So anything that'll blend better. And the dog hair definitely is more disguised on this one. Let's see if I can get better. Yeah, there you can see some of the colors better. And with that wall color. Otherwise, this one, which is really pretty also, with that wall color. But I did also get tile for the bathroom, so I'll go show you that as well. All right, so we are now in the bathroom. So these are the options we had for shower wall. Those are the shower floor and like the little niche in the wall that they do. And then these are the same. I liked those for floors. We're pretty sure though, we're leaning towards this. It's got a little bit more of a shine to it. The floor tiles got a little bit of blue, and we think it will work well with the blue vanity that'll be over here. Bobby also liked it because this is more matte because we don't want it to be slippery, obviously. This is more matte, and the shine just kind of breaks it up so it's not all one thing. But those are different options. Now, pretty much all of these are interchangeable with these. So they're laid out, but you can change them around. We both pretty much decided we don't want the penny tile though. It's gonna be one of the river rock type ones. So many options though. Gotta figure it out though before our bathroom guy gets back so that we can get it ordered so he can install it.
So we're out in the garage looking at this bench, and I want this bench to be, since I put some time into it to get it reinforced and everything, added more shelving since I took the one out. So now I'm gonna go over it. I just picked this up at Direct Tool, so it's a refurbished tool, but hey, it works. It's got a 1-year warranty. There you go. And I got it for a fraction of the price. Actually, I got this for 20 bucks, so there you go. I got my hand planer, which that thing's pretty awesome, and then a couple other tools. But what I want to do is I want to keep this top. I'm going to put like a epoxy on it to make it still wood, still have the wood look, but it's going to be a nice workbench. Everything besides the top is gonna get sprayed white. It's gonna pretty much match that. And then that way it should seal up pretty nice, and we're gonna do ultra white throughout the whole garage. So to kind of like offset the color, so everything's not bright white, I want the top to still look good.
I just wanna see you
boys and their toys. Bobby loves that there is a direct tool not far from us. He loves his Ryobi tools, the green ones. Usually that is always what he's buying. So, Ryobi, if you want to sponsor one of our videos, we're open. We love your stuff. No, but really, he spends so much, but I don't mind because him getting all these tools is keeping him happy with all these projects I keep coming up with in my head. So he can have all the little sanders and grinders and things he wants as long as all my little ideas get to come to fruition.
When I saw you on the dance floor, oh, I saw you who saw me first. I guess it's history now, and I shouldn't care, but it still hurts. I didn't realize the danger, cause you're the end of the rainbow. And the music was so loud, didn't catch your name over this crowd. Girl, you should wear a name tag, cause all I wanna do is to know your name. Girl, you should wear a name tag, that's the only way that I get your name. Girl, you should wear a name tag, it's too important to be your name. People go insane when you walk by. Girl, you should wear a name tag.
Stay tuned, because we're gonna do a complete garage makeover. I mean, you can see.
Kind of just prepping right now.
Yeah,
and
just
then
a lot
once
of
the
prepping.
pods get here, which actually is tomorrow,
Yeah.
we can really overhaul this, which will make the inside work go a lot faster because you'll have your stuff.
Yeah, I have all my tools and everything, so that's why I'm trying to prep the garage to be ready to receive everything. So stay tuned for that garage makeover. Yeah, I think that's about it.
See you next time.
Yep. Bye.
Lose control of myself, can find you anywhere. Been trying for too long. I give up, I'm out of luck. Been looking everywhere, it doesn't make sense, no. Cause I need you on the dance floor.